Hey all, Charlie Allred here with the Healthy Diabetic, and today I am talking about diabetes symptoms. So I know for me, personally, I was having back pain. I was 21, 22 years old, was about to turn 22, and I was having low back pain, and it was very excruciating. And so the doctor thought I had a kidney infection, put me on an antibiotic. Oh, still thought I had a kidney infection because it continued. Oh, we tried a second antibiotic that was stronger. Back still hurt. Tried a third antibiotic that was even stronger. So I was on all these crazy antibiotics and I still had the pain, yet this doctor hadn't run a whole panel of tests really. So basically they ran the blood tests and he came back and he said, "Did you know you're diabetic?" And I was like, "No, how would I know that?" He's like, "Your sugar's, 350, yada yada." I remember I'm about 22 years old, I think at this point, just 22. And he says, "Oh, do you know what diabetes means? It means a shorter life expectancy." And then he just keeps talking and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, not listening to you anymore. But from what I've heard, other symptoms, which I was asked about, but I didn't particularly have, are urinating often. You have to go to the bathroom, very often, very frequently. Number two, just being diabetic now, I would notice it if my sugars were a little high. Sluggishness, you feel like you just can't get up, can't do things, you're tired. And I'm sure I had that, but I was young and I was just able to deal with that and not quite realize. So that sluggishness, sometimes the tension headache, I know I still get it now, like right about here. If my sugars are high, I ate out or I was at a party and I ate a little too much. Just kind of a general headache, vision, that sort of thing. So sluggishness, vision stuff, the urinating a lot. I guess I'd want to hear what other symptoms you all have or had when you found out, because everybody's body is a little different. Like I said, I had back pain, and what it was my kidneys. My kidneys hurt because the sugar was running through them. There was sugar in my urine. So that was kind of the big symptom for me. And I did exercise and I did some yoga at the time, but that was sort of the real thing that made me go to the doctor. So vision, sluggishness, urinating a lot, those are kind of the main symptoms. I'd love to hear what other symptoms you had. So if you want to comment in this video, I would love it. Again, I'm Charlie Allred with the Healthy Diabetic. And one thing that we do have on our website, healthydiabetic.us, I shouldn't say one thing. We have a lot of things. We have recipes. We have our favorite products that I personally use all the time. And then we also have the 11 diabetic-friendly snacks to grab and go, because there's no reason you should be hungry just because you're diabetic. Grab a healthy, good-for-you snack. So grab that list on our site, which is healthydiabetic.us. Thanks all. I'll talk to you next week.